So I've been playing a new game every day this year. At first I wasn't going to include the demos that I installed and forgot about, but I really wanted to feel like I finished some games. Since I was on a roll with demos, there are a few newly released ones from games that aren't out yet that I wanted to include here. So we'll have two categories. First up, released. Undusted, Letters from the Past, scratches the itch for cozy game lovers. Not only is it absolutely stunning, but also extremely fun. Usually games that are about cleaning don't require you to be extremely thorough, so I was really happy to see that no piece of dust or rust gets left behind in this one. The demo was about 17 minutes long, and if I wasn't trying to not buy any games this year, I would definitely purchase it. It's a Lily out of 10. To enjoy Tiny Bookshop, you don't need to be a big reader, but if you are, you'll be thrilled that a lot of the books referenced are actual books that you may have heard of. You own a tiny bookshop, and you need to travel around the town, meeting locals and recommending them books. You also get to decorate the space to attract more customers, and complete quests to collect stamps. The demo is about 40 minutes, and the game seems really worth it. Seagull out of 10. Unpetrified Echoes of Nature was hands down my favorite of the released ones. In short, you play as a stone golem, and you need to restore nature. It took 40 minutes to finish. The puzzles are super easy, at least in the demo. It's adorable and extremely underrated. I loved everything about it. The concept, mechanics, music, graphics, animations. Rockball out of 10. Moving on to the second category, unreleased. In Thrifty Business, you manage your own thrift shop, which is honestly a dream of mine. This is the game for people that love thrifting, interior design, and the 90s aesthetic. And it's not even just about that. You get an actual sense of community because you get to befriend some of the customers, hold events for them, like Queer Date Night, which I can't show you because I lost the footage, but alas. I played for 2.5 hours, way past the actual demo time, and I will definitely break my no-buy year for this game. Pink Pony out of 10. Danchi Days was way more fun than I was expecting. It took 1 hour and 40 minutes and honestly felt like a full game. You play as Hoshino, a girl whose grandma has Alzheimer's. The premise of the game instantly won me over because I too had a grandmother that had it, so I felt very connected to the playable character because of that. The minigames were so much fun, and despite how silly it is, it's also very emotional. Fried Egg out of 10. Crescent County is an absolute gem. It's a witchy open world delivery life sim, but there are also racing and romance elements to it, which makes it all the more fun. Both the gameplay and the characters are chaotic and fun, the visuals are great, and the music had me dancing throughout all of the deliveries. You also get to trick out your motor broom, which is simply the icing on the cake. Phase Shift out of 10. Lastly, Dancing Bones, a Choices Matter game with an insufferable protagonist set in the Wild West. There were some Twilight references which were a bit random, but made me laugh out loud. I also got stuck in a minigame and couldn't move my camera, and it got really laggy as soon as I left the house, which kind of tainted the experience, but overall it was surprisingly fun. At the end, there's this guy Marshall that works in the bar, and for some reason it reminded me of the good old bartender game, The Right Mix or something like that. Anyway, it's a Bella out of 10. If I could only buy 2 games from this whole list, they would be Unpetrified Echoes of Nature and Thrifty Business, but I can recommend you to try all the demos.